Welcome back everybody to this last of first challenge. We are here again in the United Arab Emirates and Abu Dhabi, and we're on 25% AI. After just getting the challenge done on 20%, I feel like this is going to be difficult. Again, we're looking for about a 30-second head start. Obviously, we need to be a little bit closer than we normally would, because this pit stop does give us is about 20 seconds long, so we need to be a little bit closer so we get that magical 30-second distance and we get to the first time slot on the second lap. Obviously, if you've not watched any of these videos before, we go from last to first on different tracks. We increase the AI difficulty by 5 each attempt. Obviously, when we fail an attempt, we go to the next track. Spain has been the track we've done the best on so far. We did manage to get to 40% AI, but unfortunately with the Williams car we could not catch the leaders. The one track which I feel like I could have done better on was Austria, but unfortunately we failed it at 35% because of, well, driving mistakes by me, let's be honest. See, Kimi Räikkönen has passed the line. Again, if we get to the first stop and we are more than, like, say half a second behind or whatever, or than say 29, we'll carry on. Where if we're like 27, 20, 28, we will sort of slow down again and just build that up. Instead, 20 seconds for the pit stop. Now we're just going to bump it up into standard. Hopefully this will mean we will come out about 30 seconds behind. Obviously, in hindsight, it isn't that much of a time difference because obviously they do have to pit as well. But as it gets harder, as the AI gets better, okay, we need to slow. There we go. So it's about 17 seconds or so for the pit stop. There we go. Let's go for it. I think that should have slowed us down enough. Okay, and go. There we go. Obviously then we get to the next one. Hopefully we will be at 30 seconds again. If we're not, we will slow down again. I will be trying to shift between rich and low fuel mixes. I feel like for certain sections the low fuel mix works better. Let's see, yeah, okay, we're about half a second, so we'll go from here. Hopefully, obviously if we beat them really easy, we'll have to rethink how long we have to leave, but that corner was awful. I'm hoping for a few overtakes here before the round of pit stops. This is the first track where we've actually had decent tyres to fight with. We've obviously normally had to go for 2 compounds behind what the AI is running, but here we're on the same compound as the AI. We're just running on these ones a bit longer than the AI. You can see we are motoring at this point. Again, maybe should have switched that down to lean revs, but it'll be a practice going round. See, these are the laps where we're just pulling that gap back rather than trying to overtake. I feel like it's going to take us 5 to 6 laps or up until they pit. I got the win just about in the 20% one. So I'm hoping realistically I've learned from that, learnt my mistakes, especially on this corner here. Braked a bit more than I really want to, but again, lean revs works there. That corner could have been a lot better. Now as we accelerate and we use this last section still in lean, but now we kick it up into rich, because this is where we are quicker, especially around this corner. 21 seconds, so we gained 8 seconds already, so there is a big difference, especially if we do decent laps as well. Oh, might need to check the button mapping for this as well. I have got little triggers on the back which I should really set for fuel mix if I can. Up and down, so it's easier to get from rich to lean. Obviously I didn't switch it over there, but we'll see where we come out at the end of this lap. I think they will pit maybe around lap 6. See, so I feel like the pit stop, if it is 18 seconds, we've sort of negated that already, so we will come out above, past them at this point anyway. Need the rotation into this corner needs to be better. That's better. You can see we've gone down into the lean revs. Makes those corners a lot easier. Obviously we get up to here, we'll leave it for this corner, and obviously up into high revs, rich into rich. We've got the fuel to play with. Because this section here is where, this corner is definitely where we are quicker. As the race goes on, you may see me even trying a few dive bombs into that corner. Obviously we've got an easy overtake up here, I feel, as well. The AI brakes far too early. Again, if you are watching this video for the first time, I can't do anything to the setup of the car besides use the default setting. So I can add more fuel, maybe change some wings on the fly, but I've got to use the standard setup. So obviously in some tracks that's not ideal, especially this one where obviously max speed for those massive straights would be useful. But we haven't got that in our repertoire, so we've kind of got to overfuel the car, because we could be a lot quicker if we had a car with less fuel on it. So near the end of the race we will, obviously that will come back to us, hopefully. You can see that it's down to under 10 seconds now. So if they do pit the next lap, we will actually end up being about 8 seconds ahead. You can see them just in front of us now.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.3 seconds.
It says 8.3 seconds. Like I said, if we get a decent lap in, we can take about 4 or 5 seconds out of them a lap. With it being Abu Dhabi as well, there's not really a chance of rain. I've been to Dubai and United Arab Emirates, and the heat was horrendous. But the only lucky thing is everywhere has air conditioning, including the bus stops of all things. So if you ever do want to visit United Arab Emirates, don't really worry about the heat. Everywhere is air conditioned. Obviously, I believe there's a Ferrari World at the Abu Dhabi racetrack as well, so if you are an F1 fan, you get to have that experience as well. Again, teammate is in the pits, so this is an indication of really how much further ahead we are than I thought we were going to be. Obviously, we've got Perez there, we're going to beat out as well. Nice little rotation there into this corner. Leclerc is in front of us, and I reckon we do have to overtake Leclerc. Obviously, we're going to have some people who have not double stacked. We've learned from previous videos that the AI does double stack on this game, which is very unusual. I didn't expect them to double stack. Most of the time there's not really been a need. Yeah, track warning, yeah, that 100%. We tried to do too much there. Oh, I think that's the best we've done that corner. And away we go again. We will have Leclerc at least on the straight next time, but he's going into the pits. Will we get his DRS? No, it's not DRS here, is there?
The car in front is 6.4 seconds.
I think we're going to come out officially behind Verstappen. So that's where we are. Do we have enough laps and enough pace to chase down the leaders now? If there's a big enough gap between everybody, we do stand a chance. If there's a DRS train, it's gonna be difficult. You can see the cars up in front are all bunched up together. So they will be DRSing each other. I don't think Verstappen's got DRS here. And that's us not braking quick enough.
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I think we're just going to have to stay out here. That will slow us down a little bit, but I feel like we do have quite good pace now. Again, I didn't switch down into the lean there really, I should have. And here's the speed difference. You can see we will have Verstappen. We are having to slow down there considerably to make the corner. Whip it up into Rich. Should have DRS here. But down into lean. We're going to have to brake a little bit earlier there. Just because we don't have that front wing. We're chasing down Ricardo now. You have to turn just a little bit sharper. Hopefully with our pace. We've got 5 laps to go. Not 5 positions to do, but to take more than 5 positions. Well, actually, yes, 5 positions. Basic maths. So it gives us pretty much a lap per person to overtake. Obviously, if there is a DRS train above us, which I believe there is, that's going to be difficult. It's 2 seconds now to Ricardo. This is where we're going to gain. You can see cars up above in front as well. We are having trouble losing Verstappen. He'll mostly get us here with DRS. Yeah, we seem to be pulling away. He's coming from behind now. Should really let Verstappen ahead and use the DRS to drag us towards Ricardo.
Fuel target is +2. Let's move to mix 2 or 3, please.
Don't need to be in lean now. Let's go to standard and then high and rich revs. Like I said, we are struggling to lose Verstappen now. How's that wing damage cost us? Okay, that's nicer.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
All we can do now is just drive to the best of our abilities. If we get this done, we get this done. If we don't, well, it's our own fault for getting damage. See that lap we did pull a lot back. 1.7 seconds.
0 seconds.
Broke our DRS. And we will have DRS. Hopefully. Here. .2. No. No DRS. Maybe at the end of this. Onto this corner we'll have DRS. I think we will. No, we don't get past him. Yeah, I think we're trying too hard now. We're trying to push the issue instead of just concentrating on our driving and just getting this done. I don't think there's anything that's gonna save us here and getting this challenge done.
The teammate behind is 38.3 seconds.
See, I'm having to massively overcompensate that. Again, I don't think we're gonna get DRS. I think we should have him here though.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
Just one lap to go.
Nice overtake. Some information on Hulkenberg. May have some kind of mechanical problem.
Hopefully Hulkenberg crashes into everybody and I can win. But I think at this rate, I don't think we're going to get this challenge done. Realistically, one lap to go.
This is your final lap of the race.
This corner's not too bad, but this high speed corner with that front wing and less grip. Ricardo should really have us here with DRS. We managed to keep a distance.
Some information on Vettel. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
A couple of corners to go. I don't feel like we're going to catch Vettel. We get Vettel.
Green flag.
Oh, see, we didn't break. Tried to nosedive Hamilton to get the podium, but to no avail. Fourth place it will be. And that's it, fourth place. Fortunately, our own mistakes getting our nose taken off mostly cost us there. Thank you for watching, and I need to make a decision of where to drive next.